Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for April the 13th, Thursday, 2023. Thursday, April the 13th, 2023. Well, it opens up. We've got Valentin and Anna talking. She's awake and trying to get an update, and Valentin is letting her know she's going to have to preserve her strength and get better. And she's agreeing, but she's like, who? I've got a little cough drop in here, y'all, so I don't start coughing, carrying on. So anyway, this getting kind of small. Chew it up. Goodness, getting kind of small. So anyway, Valentin is like, because she goes, we've got to catch him. He goes, wait, you are going to rest. You are going to recuperate. You are going to get on the mends. We are going to catch Victor. Everybody else, right? And she goes, just because I'm in the bed doesn't mean I can't work. I can't help. And I'm thinking, okay, give that lady a laptop. But haven't you had a laptop for months and it's done no good? You've come no closer to finding Victor. So Anna, rest up, chick. Rest up. So now Willow tells Michael that she wants to get married today. But what's her name? Brooklyn and Sasha convince her, how about tomorrow? Because now they would have an opportunity to make all the arrangements. Because today, they didn't know if they could get stuff there today. So Willow and Michael agreed. Michael said he'd marry Willow. He goes, I'll marry you any day, anytime, anywhere. So let's hope. Goodness, my dog can't get up on the couch, y'all. Hold on for a second. Her old bones has problems going up the doggy stairs to jump on the couch. That last one is a little awkward, so sometimes she whines. But anyway, and what you gonna do? She's 15, actually a little older than 15 now. So he says yes, and they're gonna make the arrangements. I'm hoping Willow makes it through the night. Okay, doesn't go into some kind of coma. Hopefully, I think they're gonna let her have a ceremony, and maybe she'll collapse right after the I do, or right before the I. We'll see. We'll see. But I think they may attempt to make her make it. And Dante and Sonny have a really, really good talk, right? And they're talking, and Dante says, reach out to him. Just let him know you're there. Because he goes, Michael doesn't want to talk to you. He goes, man, he may not. But he'll know you reached out to him. He'll know you're there for him. He won't know if you don't do it. So Sonny calls him. And Sonny says, oh, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, where's my Sonny and Michael? Yep, there it is. Sonny calls him. And he goes, now's not a good time. He goes, listen, Michael, there's something I need to say to you. You don't even have to respond. It'll only take just a few minutes. But I need to tell you this. So Michael says, go ahead. And he tells him, look, you're going through a rough time. And I know you're trying to be strong for everybody else around you. But I want you to know I'm here for you. Because sometimes we just want to let it out. I want you to know I'm here for you, Michael. I'm here for you, whatever you need for Willow. And Michael, he's teary-eyed because he was actually out there crying, and Brooklyn came out because Willow said, go out. And she goes, go out and comfort Michael, right? Because they're both trying to be strong for each other, which is, come on, hug each other. Both of you cry together. Do it together. But anyway, there's this, whatever. So he's teary-eyed as Sonny is saying what he's saying. And so Sonny goes, you still there, Michael? And he goes, yeah, I'm still here. And he goes, but anyway, I just wanted you to know that, right? And so Michael said, and I want you to know I heard what you said. I heard you. And then he hung up, right? So that was the first little door open, and that's all that was needed. No pushiness, no nothing. He goes, whatever you need, I'm here for you. So that's good. You know, see, it's the little things, not the pushy things, but the little things. And as a matter of fact, it is to me about time for Nina to do a little thing. Do a little thing, Nina. Especially since this is new with Obret. Today would be the day to show up at Willow's door. Just to let her know we're trying to do everything we can. I'm just here to tell you we're trying to do everything we can. Lisa would never go willingly. And I'm here. Just something little. And then leave. Give Willow the opportunity. If she wants to talk to you, she'll talk to you. So I think, hoping tomorrow's Friday, we'll see. I don't know. We haven't seen Nina. But Spencer and Trina, they come up with a plan that Spencer's going to create some kind of diversion. And with the diversion, you know, all the guards are going to come running into where Victor's at, right? Which will leave that control room left unmanned because nobody's in there all the time, but they do go in and check it out on intervals. So the guard, Hugo, whatever Johan, whatever the guy's name is, I could care less, right? I think I like calling him Hugo. Hugo comes and unlocks the door, and Spencer's laying on his bed, throwing up a pillow like that, pretending like that's what he's doing. He goes, "Good, finally, I can eat. I'm starving." And he goes brushing by the guard. "Let's go," you know, goes brushing by him out into the hallway. And Hugo is looking in the room, and Spencer goes, "Let's go," right? Because what Trina said is, you know, we got to make sure he doesn't lock that door. But there's no reason to lock the door if you're not in it, right? So the guard turns and he starts following Spencer. Well, Victor had another guard bring Obret out, and I guess they bought her a dress. And she is pissed. Obret is ready to just spit nails, right? And she's sitting down, and then Spencer comes in, and he looks at her. He goes, "Well, what's this?" And Victor says, well, I'm happy both of you are here to join me, just, you know, being ridiculous. And so Spencer is talking to him, and Spencer's saying, I could tell by the look on her face, she don't want to be here as much as I don't want to be here. What's the plan, Uncle Victor? And then Victor goes into his ridiculous humans destroying the planet scenario, and his brother, you know, he and his brother wanted to save the world, but he's got to admit his brother and Obert said, and we all know how that, because of my brother Nikos, you know, he and I had a plan, but Nikos kind of went rogue, and you know, and Obert said, yeah, we know how that worked, how that went, or how well that went. But no, my plan is blah blah blah. And I guess Nikos they decided to put with the pieces, the things that they need in different places that they had. He goes, but he's got to find them, you know, because Nikos was the one in charge, and Nikos didn't tell him where all the different things are. So Spencer goes, so we're going to be going from place to place while you try to retrieve something. And Spencer says, when Spencer first came in, he goes, where's my baby brother? You said he would be here. He goes, in good time. You'll see him later. And see, Spencer's like, So Spencer was telling him, because Victor's saying, when it's all said and done, it's a pathogen that he and Nikos developed, right? And the pathogen is stored in one of those bunkers. And so Obrecht said, a pathogen that has been brewing for decades? You know, like, hello, stupid. She goes, this thing has mutated into something else, right? And Spencer says, so wait a minute. You're supposed to want us safe, because he's saying, yeah, there'll be sacrifices. And he pretty much admitted, yeah, he killed Luke. Luke was a sacrifice to get the necklace because the necklace has coordinates. And so Spencer said, what about everybody else? And he goes, or Liesel said it, one of the two. Well, there'll be sacrifices. I have developed plenty of people, followers along the way that are ready to lay down their lives for this cause. And so Liesel said, what about those who are not willing to lay down their lives? And how many of them will be? And so he goes, well, you know what? That's a price. There's always sacrifices. That's just there will be some that are just sacrificed. And Spencer said, yeah, along with us, because you can't guarantee that me and my brother's going to be safe. He says, but what about everybody we love? And so he goes, that's what Liesel is here for. She's going to develop a vaccine to make sure you all are safe. My family is safe. And Liesel's like, you think so? I'm having nothing to do with this. Nothing. Oh, she goes, in your twisted, demented way, I see how you would think that would make sense. But what she's saying is what's in it for me, because my family will be amongst those that are perishing. So no, thank you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make sure what I do develop is going to kill all of y'all. Then what you going to do about that, Victor? She didn't say that. She just said, I'm not about to do that. I'm having no part of that. That's what she said. So as Victor's sitting back down with his little stupid Scooby-Doo-ish, yes, this is going to be perfect for everybody, my family at least. Yeah. Spencer grabs the knife because he saw the opportunity. Victor had a knife that he could cut fruit or whatever. Spencer grabs the knife, reaches around, pulls up old Brett, and puts the knife to her throat. Because he's going to look at we didn't get that far today, but he's going to tell his uncle, I'll kill her now. And then what about your plan? You're going to let me off this boat, me and my brother. You're going to turn it around. I'm a killer. This is the diversion that Trina's waiting for, because Trina's going to try to get in the control room so she can send an SOS. But it would have to be picked up fast, okay? Because then somebody would get in and then they'd say, who sent this? Wait a minute, somebody else is on this boat, right? So everybody is like the Coast Guard and everybody else is looking for this boat on radar. So they are being searched for. And if Trina can get a signal out, that would at least be a clue. And so Jordan went to Laura and said, Laura, from what I understand, you have been working to bring Victor Cassadine down ever since he came back to Port Charles. A couple years ago. You need to let me in, Laura. We need to work together. Maybe we could get somewhere if we work together. So Laura looked and she, she's thinking, yeah, together as we can, because see, you're on the side of the law. Yeah, I'm the mayor and I'm supposed to be on the side of good, but guess what? There's a lot of mayors that do questionable things, right? But if you're the police commissioner, how questionable can you get? You can't, right? So Laura just, pretty much let her know, she kind of, yeah, wink. Sure, I will, wink. Because as if Sonny could tell you, Sonny told Dante, look, because he goes, the guy's not talking. And Sonny said, yeah, to you. Let me at him. And Dante's like, I can't let you at him. He goes, as it is, you already at him. getting information. He goes, don't think I don't know that you're the one who has Diane as his attorney. Don't think I don't know that. And yes, she has given us some valuable information. So you are Adam. And that's about as Adam as you're going to get, because they can have wink like, yeah, okay, attorney-client privilege, Diane, what you got? So anyway, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But then other than that, you know what? There was nothing else really. I mean, the best movement in as the end is Spencer now has Obrit at knife point. And of course, Jordan goes and tells Portia, now, my baby, my daughter. Curtis. And so now, of course, Curtis is hugging her, and we're going to bring Trina back. I'm going to make sure if I got to find her myself. And I'm like, really? Because how long did it take you to find Oz Haggerty? How long did it take? Long time, right? Trina was in trouble, and y'all needed to get some evidence to help her. Couldn't do it. Really? So you gonna find her out on the open sea? We shall see. I doubt it. Right? Trina gonna be the one getting the message to help for everybody else. Trina gonna do it herself. And he said Trina's very resourceful. She told Portia, don't count Trina out. Don't count her out, right? So that's it for General Hospital today. I'm gonna try to go through comment corner as much as I can. There's quite a few comments, but I'm doing pretty good, y'all. Pretty good. So let's do this thing. Annette says, my dad, who is in his 90s, said the one thing in New Orleans, said at one time in New Orleans, the mafia did run the police department and took care of certain things around to help them out when the police couldn't handle it. Questionable things, right? Okay, Carrie says, I have a feeling it might be Frisco. When I read this comment, Carrie, I said Frisco, because who thinks about Frisco? He's on and off. There's a Jack Wagner. What's his name? Frisco. He's on and off. So few, but yes, he's good for looking for people. Anna should have called him from the beginning. He should have been in on this, right? They would get him to help search for Victor and everyone else. And then Neon Moon says, maybe they'll bring back Frisco to go after Victor. That makes sense. Dacia says, Gladys should be scared. That's why she tried to set up Cody. She knows he'll tell Sonny what Gladys has done. And Sonny would be upset with Gladys, and he'll send her packing back to where she came from. Gladys might go to jail. Eduardo says, Trina and Spencer are the new Luke and Laura. Look out for the coming attractions. They will escape with baby Ace and run and return him to Esme. And then YAA says, I think Felicia was talking about Holly. I don't know. She might, but Holly still should be trying to get Ethan. Even though Victor ordered Ethan to be killed, I'll bet you Holly already has Ethan, because Ethan should be dead. Once Victor realized the guy told her Holly's not there, he said to get rid of the liability, Ethan. And then Law and Anderson says, your reviews was so on point. I agree about Curtis and Portia reconciling. I'm kind of indifferent too. I had to laugh out loud when you said that what Lisa would do if they let her loose on that ship. Thank you for your commentary. I love the pictures in the background. Please keep this up. And then Annette says, why haven't Willow reached out to her father's side of the family to donate? And Michael says, Curtis is going to forgive Portia. Trina and Spencer's are the new Luke and Laura. Felicia probably is going to call Frisco. There we go, another vote for Frisco. Thanks for giving us a little of those impressions. Great recap, continued recovery. I'm getting through these recaps, y'all. Anna Rihanna says, daily recap lady, the actress playing Willow and Chad duo were together, then broke up, and now he has a new lady expecting a baby. You know, he was married for a long, long time, right? So anyway, it must be hard to film each day that they're in love. Just bittersweet. I agree. The award goes to Willow. And then somebody else says, well, actually, Chad was with Courtney Hope, who plays Sally on The Young and the Restless. She was never with Caitlin McMullen, who plays Willow. And, and then YAA says, well, this is a lie. I mean, everybody is, you know how tabloids are. They have folks dating or not. I mean, who knows? Who cares? Seriously. I don't care who you date. You just better be able to do your job. Seriously. You know, you should know about workplace romances. When they don't last, are you able to still work together when they don't last? Because you better be, especially if they have you as a couple, you better still be able to kiss them. And that's all I got to say about that. Anna Rihanna says, this was a great recap. You're doing Felicia's voice was priceless. And hold me down, sweet Jesus, Nicholas Chavez. Love Spencer and Trina. Yeah, they are great. Spencer would be the greatest Cassadine. Perhaps Spencer will turn on Victor and Nicholas turned on Helena. It's on. Please, you are the little engine that could. Thank you. And then Anna Rihanna says to Kimberly, yes, talk about Nicholas Chavez. That towel. And then Sabrina says, great recap. I love Trina and Spencer. I hope someone puts a trace on their phones. Can't wait until Gladys gets hers. It's hard to trace phones if they're not, if there's no cell towers for them to ping off of. And then Lucy says, Cody doesn't want to tell about Gladys's gambling because Miss Wu would lose her revenue and break his kneecaps. That is so true, because that's illegal gambling Curtis is allowing to happen in his establishment. Deborah says, Spencer was looking fly in his towel. Victor is crazy. Spencer would kick Victor's behind if he hurt Trina or baby Ace. Spencer will listen to grandmother and not to Victor. Laura never lied to Spencer and doesn't know why he didn't trust Laura when she asked him or warned him about his uncle. I don't know either. And then Krista says, Silas is the most deadly and we never knew him because we wouldn't have all the drama. What do we mean? Cyrus's family is mostly dead. Oh, okay. And we never knew, meaning Nina's baby's daddy's, Willow's daddy. His family's mainly dead. Okay. And then Kizzy says she feels that Felicia was talking about Holly. And then Sandy Moon says Felicia is becoming the queen of the rescue. And then she said that is a new real baby girl with Willow. To me, that baby did look completely different. And she did look like a girl. She had really little pretty girl features about her. And then Oh Dear says Courtney Hope and Chad Duvall was dating and broke up. He is dating another young lady that is pregnant with his baby, not the person that's playing Trina. Well, no, Trina never was dating Michael. Everybody's getting everything all mixed up. And then it says, Krista says, correct. However, Tabnia Ali and Christopher Chavez are dating off screen. Oh my goodness. And we're arguing about who's dating who. And then YAA says, no, they're not. Geez, y'all just lying today. And then Krista says to YAA, it is well known behind the scenes that they are. Well, I don't know if they're dating or not. However, I do follow Christopher Chavez on Instagram. And there are a lot of pictures posted on Instagram of he and the actress that plays Trina are spending a lot of time not working together. So I'm not saying they're dating or not, but I'm saying they've obviously developed a good friendship from working on General Hospital, and they are spending quite a bit of time, and they're comfortable enough to post their pictures all over Instagram. So I can say that. Sandy says Trina and Spencer are absolutely pure gold. Love these two. And I'm gonna say this. I don't know if it's a good thing spending a lot of time together outside of work, because this storyline, you could tell that Trina and Spencer will go on for a while. And sometimes if we get involved and now we're pissed off, we don't want to do a sale, we don't look at him the same way. Because right now she looks at him very adoringly with her eye. All of that'll change if, we broke up and I'm pissed off at you. So let's hope they, still keep their friendship, a professional working friendship. Let's hope so. And then Cassia says the haunted start was called the Titan. Okay, that is what Laura says. I love when you imitate Felicia. So funny. Thank you for making me laugh. And then Sheila says, yes, please get Jason back. The COVID restrictions have been removed. I'm sure Steve Burton keeps up on his tests. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? He's overall health period. He's overall health period. Okay. And then Krista says, well, unfortunately, ABC Disney hasn't lifted the mandates. Also, Steve Burton signed a 1-year contract with Days of Our Lives. And Sheila says to Krista, yes, that is so unfortunate. However, I watch him on Days of Our Lives as well. I just can't get over him not being Jason. And oh dear says maybe Felicia will ask her ex, the father of her children, and also real life ex Frisco. And Sheila says Trina needs to ditch the entire outfit. She needs to have something less noticeable. Dress her in black like Victor's people. And then Sheila also says Nicholas is hecka handsome. I almost said what you said. Kimberly says, yes, he is. And then Ron says, Holly will come back in the picture and help Sonny bring Victor down, and Spencer starting to man up. And Sheila says, all Cody needs to do is show Sasha a pic of Gloria gambling and then ask her to figure it out. And then Cassia says, Amelia is a new baby. She is smaller and she's a little touchy. She wanted her binky bink. She wanted a binky. And so that's it for Comment Corner. I'm so happy I got through all those comments. Let's see, tomorrow should be a good cliffhanger Friday. I think we're in store for a cliffhanger Friday. So I'm looking so forward to another daily recap of General Hospital.